this period in my life has taught me that I am just resilient. I deserve to be here. I deserve to be in these spaces. I deserve to be in the room. I deserve to shine.
Today, I am here with a special person, Michelle Tulloch. She is a professional NFL dancer for the Commanders. Michelle, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy to chat with you.
Of course, I am too. So happy to be here. Thank you for asking me and having me on.
Of course. Now, before we get into what you're doing currently, I just want to take it back. And, growing up, you trained in all styles of dances: hip hop, ballet, tap, jazz, modern, African. When did you realize that you wanted to be a professional dancer?
When do I remember that actually being a thing was when I was just a little girl. And those assignments where they ask you, what you want to be when you get older? What do you want to be in 10 years?
Yeah.
I used to always say I want to be a ballerina. Like, that was it. Like, I just always wanted to be a dancer. That was always in me. I was dancing since I was 4. So I just knew that's all I ever wanted to do. I think as I got older, I would probably switch up the answer and say a lawyer or something, to be something that was socially acceptable, but I always wanted to be a dancer.
So in 2024, you joined the Command Force, which is the Commanders entertainment team. Was becoming a professional dancer for an NFL team always a part of your plan? And if not, what inspired that pivot?
So it wasn't always a goal, just because I didn't even know it really existed. Because I grew up in the studio, I grew up, looking at Alvin Ailey Dance Company, Dance Theater of Harlem, so those things were things that I was looking at to aspire to, I want to be in a dance company like that. I want to do ballet. I want to do contemporary. I want to do concert dance, because that's what I grew up in. But then as I got older, and also thought it was too late for me to transition into the professional dance field. So now I'm in my early 20s, which is not old, but you think it's old to become a dancer. But I was okay, so what industry can I go into? Okay, there's commercial dance. And I think at that time too, Hit the Floor. Do you remember that show? Hit the Floor?
Of course, yeah.
That was my show. I love that show so much. And it gave me insight into, I could be a dancer in the sports arena. I could dance for a sports team. I didn't know that because my family also didn't really watch American sports like that. So I didn't even know that was a thing. So I watched that, and then I just started doing research on different teams. So first it was NBA, especially because I was in Jersey, and that was teams close to me. I knew someone actually from Virginia State who was on the Commanders team, Erica. So I would, just talk to her about her journey and her experience. And because I was moving to the DMV, I was okay, well, let me give the NFL a try. It seems like they're very open to all ages. It's a wide range of ages on the NFL, and it's pretty flexible for adults to do this too, and just still pursue dance professionally, but then also still be an adult and have a full-time job. So that's what drew me to that.
And I remember when you posted that you first made the team, we were always so happy for you. But I think something stood out to me, and I think it kind of summed up what your dance journey has been. You said, returning back to myself and following my dreams. So when you think about your dance journey, what would you say you kind of contributed to you feel like you was losing yourself and having doubts about whether your dreams were going to come true? Because you also said people were questioning why you even trying to pursue dance in your 30s, right?
Yeah, definitely just a journey, just back to myself. And what made me want to do that is because I was doing things in my personal life, just career-wise, that although it was aligned with my passions, because at the time I was a dance educator, so I was teaching dance to high school students at the time. But every day that I was doing that, I was, a part of me was just breaking because I wasn't really dancing for me. I wasn't really following my own dreams. So I'm over here encouraging, students who are passionate about dance, this is what's possible. And they would respond and say, hey, Miss Michelle, why aren't you doing this? You're such a great dancer. And I'm just yeah, I don't know. So I definitely stopped pursuing dance for some time just to do regular adult things. And so I definitely had to take a step back. And I think it was during the pandemic when this happened too, but I had to take a step back and really analyze or reevaluate what I was doing. I need to get back into dance. I need to really start training because I still have these dreams. Like, these dreams are still within me and I didn't achieve them yet. And although I am like in my 30s, like, that shouldn't deter me from, still chasing my dreams, especially because now in the dance industry, I feel like it's much more acceptable to be older and pursue these dreams now. Like, you see a whole bunch of people like doing it and posting about it, like going back to dance, going back to, something that they love at this age. So I was like, that definitely gave me motivation to do that too. And that's why I'm super grateful for social media for that. That's like maybe the one thing. But like, it exposes you to like, similar stories that you could relate to. So I think that's what pushed me to get back into it, because I definitely had a couple of like naysayers even in my family that were like, why would you want to do this? But again, it's just perspective. Like, that's all they know is what they've done. Like, just coming here and working, like, they didn't understand the concept of what that, they didn't really try to chase their dreams. So for me to do that and for me to want to go back to that was just, confusing to them. But I mean, now I'm doing it. So once I show them and prove to them that, it's possible, of course I have their support now. But, it definitely was a journey back to myself, just because I knew, like, this is like, I could not sleep, like, not knowing that I didn't, chase my dreams and dance. Like, I just knew it had to like come to fruition somehow.
And what do you love most about being on the team?
Everything for real about Command Force, I really do love. It's really my teammates for me too, and then leadership too, like just cultivating the space that they have. Like, everyone's so kind, everyone's so encouraging. Like, those are really my people. I also really love just doing community things too, because our team, we do a lot of like promos and appearances in the community in the DMV. So I like doing that. I like connecting with the kids that you see, just because it's inspiration for them. Like, all the kids are like super excited to see the cheerleaders, and like, it gives them something to aspire to. It's a good representation so that they could, feel connected in that way and know that, oh, I could do that when I get older. Like, I like doing stuff like that. And yeah, the different opportunities we get to, like, to just travel. Just got back from Japan for a whole military tour. We were definitely just out there doing the same thing that we do here, like doing promos on different bases, just bringing like some cheer to the military troops over there. So that was really good. And we also had to do a couple of kid clinics, so where we teach like kids how to do cheer motions and how to do a dance. So we taught them like a cute little hip-hop number that they got to do and perform for their families. And that was over like 200 plus kids that we taught during the time that we were there. And that was just great. Again, just being that representation, having that connection with them. I was over there doing TikTok dances with the kids. Like, it was just really nice to do and nice to experience all the way in Japan. But I really love that I was selected to even represent the team.
And what has this period of your life really taught you about yourself?
Yeah, I think this period in my life has taught me that I am just resilient. I'm knowledgeable. Like, I am like skilled in dance, and I've had many years to kind of just work at this and just build this confidence. So I think it's just taught me that, I deserve to be here. I deserve to be in these spaces. I deserve to be in the room. I deserve to shine. I think for a long time too, I kind of held that insecurity a little bit, like just kind of dimming my light in the industry too, or just in class, just in anywhere where dance was a thing. So I think that at this time in my life, I'm real big on just shining and being authentic and, just showing up as who I am and, with the skill set that I have, like, and just being grounded and just confident in that.